we that are homeless have some mental problems. It's not just drugs and alcohol. We are addicted to the street, but all too often, as in my case, I was depressed, I was anxious, and I was afraid of people. I had a paranoia about me that created some significant problems as it related to my ability to cope with society. Due to 3 Metro police officers, OG, Williams, and Curtis, I began to see the futility of my lifestyle. I had an ex-wife, Lindley, in San Luis Obispo, as well as a daughter, Lauren, and a son, Daniel. And I did not want to end up on a slab in the downtown morgue. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to live again. And because Meredith walked down my gravel driveway one day and introduced herself, I had that opportunity. Meredith one time told me, "I've got your number," which meant, I did not know this at the time, but it meant basically that she was not going to let go of me, that she was going to see me through and see me off the street. At which time Meredith found me at my cardboard condominium down a little gravel driveway, and I began a 1-year enlistment living at West Care Drug and Alcohol Treatment, and that was the first year of both my sobriety and my life off the street. I became homeless approximately 15 years ago in San Luis Obispo, California. At that time, I had gone through a divorce and I didn't know how to cope. And like my father before me, and when the pressures got too high, he turned to his bottle. Like father, like son, I did the same thing. I figured homelessness was a good alternative to the nut house. And that began my 12-year journey actually on the streets, which ended up here in Las Vegas. I had a heart attack and a stroke directly as a result of a normal homeless person's lifestyle. I was malnourished, I was emaciated, and I didn't take care of myself physically at all. So the heart attack and the stroke were the culmination of a bad lifestyle. I had to relearn to walk, I had to relearn to talk and think, and I was not able to function very well for a long time. I still had a mind, believe it or not, even though I was a homeless. The guy pushing the sidewalk Cadillac, drinking 40s out of brown paper bags, mumbling to himself, with a beard and hair and what we would call stand-up pants, because we never washed them. And if we took them off, they would stand up in the corner. My being drunk on the street was my fault. Yes, I have a disease. It's an incurable disease. But my homelessness addiction was eradicated. It was totally eliminated. And for that, I am extremely grateful. My first year at West Care was a reintroduction to the life of a normal human being in society, in a civilization, being able to communicate with the general public. And I needed that structure. It's like a cast on a broken arm. In order to heal the bones, the cast needed to be there. And that 1 year at West Care was my recovery in a sense. Meredith's office had a lot of ukuleles in it. And I played them. And I thought that it would be nice to have a ukulele as part of my recovery, part of my therapy. Meredith and I wrote a company that happened to be the manufacturer of a lot of the ukuleles in her office. And the gal on the other end was a recovering addict herself. And she was gloriously excited at the thought of sending a recovering addict, alcoholic, and street urchin a ukulele. And so I was given a gift for my sobriety by an addict in recovery. My future? It's wonderful. I enjoy the life that I have, and I continue to give back to Meredith and Caridad, and I give back to the homeless community. I let them know, my friends, individually. I let them know there's a way out of this thing. And I show them my hand, and I have them I give them the opportunity to do like I did, which was leave the street for good. We're here for you. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you know how to find us, and we know how to find you, and there's a way out of this.